In a world where most families look and live the same, a few completely shatter the mold. From record-shattering parents to siblings with unusually unbelievable traits, these are the kinds of families you have to see to believe. Today, we're diving into 15 of the most extraordinary families on Earth. Be prepared, because this family lineup is anything but ordinary. Let's start off with number 15, the Da Silva family. This family from Brazil is famous for having 14 members across generations with polydactyly, which is a condition where they each have an extra finger on both hands and an extra toe on each foot. The trait runs dominantly in their bloodline. Alejandro da Silva, who is his eldest son, Gyler, and several cousins, all carry the gene. Even when one parent doesn't have it, like Alejandro's wife Katia, the odds remain high. Interestingly, their extra digits are fully functional, not just cosmetic. From gripping to playing instruments and sports, the fingers provide actual advantages. Dao de Ice, a teenager in the family, says his sixth finger helps him block shots as a goalkeeper. Maria Morena believes it gives her an edge in playing piano. Their grandfather, Acis, once published a book with his six-fingered hand printed on the cover. While some women choose toe removal for shoe fitting, most embrace the trait. In their community, they're called the Six family. Number 14, King Fon Abumbi II. King Abumbi II is the 11th Fon of Bafut, which is a long-standing traditional kingdom in Cameroon. He assumed the throne in 1968 following the death of his father, Fon Achirimbi II. One of the most distinct customs he inherited was also the most personal, his father's wives. In Bafut tradition, the successor receives not just the title and duties, but also the wives of the late Fon. Many of Abumbi's current wives are those he inherited, and he's also taken new ones over the years. He claims to have nearly 100 wives and more than 500 children. According to reports, about 72 of those wives came from his father, while the rest are his own. These women aren't just symbolic figures. They hold formal and cultural responsibilities. Older wives pass on traditions and mentor the younger ones. Queen Constance once said their wisdom preserves heritage. Though polygamy remains legal in Cameroon, it's fading. As ruler, Abumbi walks a tightrope between preserving ancient customs and acknowledging modern realities. Number 13, the Marshall family fake boob jobs. The Marshall family from England, one mother and her 4 or maybe 5 daughters, gained worldwide attention for their extreme dedication to cosmetic surgery. In simple words, they've undergone 13 breast augmentation procedures, earning them the title of Britain's most enhanced family. At the center is Miss Marshall, the mother, who's had 4 surgeries, reaching a 32 GG. Her daughters, Emma, Tara, Ripley, and Terry, followed in her footsteps, each undergoing multiple surgeries to achieve their desired look. Altogether, they've added nearly 3 liters of silicone, costing over $40,000. Even the youngest, Brittany, was encouraged to consider enhancements once she turned 18, though she said she'll wait. Despite constant criticism, the Marshalls fully embrace their image. They say the surgeries give them confidence, empowerment, and a sense of control. For them, beauty through cosmetic enhancement isn't shameful. It's family tradition. Their look is bold, their bond unapologetic. While others judge, they wear their transformations with pride. To them, choosing their appearance isn't vanity. It's ownership of self. So, never feel guilty if you look like a trash. Number 12, Abel Morrison and family. Abel lives in Rockland Ranch, a secluded fundamentalist Mormon community in Utah, with his plural family consisting of 3 wives and several children. His wives, Susie, Beth, and Marina, share one home and a complex life. At the time of the documentary, 3 wives, 1 husband, Marina was heavily pregnant, which added more emotional strain. She admitted feeling overwhelmed trying to find her place while sharing Abel's time with 2 other women. The family's dynamic constantly shifts. Jealousy, insecurities, and the challenge of dividing time are everyday struggles. Beth often finds herself at odds with Marina's growing emotional needs. Susie and Beth, the earlier wives, try to adjust as Marina demands more attention and support. Abel splits his nights between the women and manages childcare for their growing family. With cameras following their every move, life under public scrutiny only amplifies the tension. Their home is a web of emotions and responsibility, one that stretches further as the family continues to grow. Number 11. Mehmet and Kerem Selman. Mehmet and Kerem Selman are two brothers from Bursa, which is in Turkey, born with a rare and stunning trait, complete heterochromia iridum. Each brother has one bright blue eye and one deep brown one, creating a vivid contrast that immediately stands out. This condition, which causes two completely different eye colors, is usually inherited or caused by a benign genetic mutation during development. In Mehmet and Kerem's case, it appears to be congenital, as the condition runs through other relatives as well. The brothers became well known in their town. Their piercing eyes drew constant attention, even as children. In 2019, the Anadolu agency captured striking portraits of them. No blending between shades, just a sharp, clean division between blue and brown. Despite the attention, their lives are normal. They attend school, play sports, and go out with friends like anyone else. Locally, they've also raised awareness about rare genetic traits. What's rare in appearance is simply ordinary to them. Now, let's head over to number 10. Linda and Timmy Bannon. Linda Bannon and her son Timmy are a powerful example of strength and endurance. Both were born without arms due to Holt-Oram syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that impacts the upper limbs and sometimes affects the heart. They live in an entirely standard, unmodified home and navigate life using only their feet. Linda works full-time as a kindergarten teacher and is studying to become a motivational speaker. She's admired by her students and inspires her son to push beyond limitations. Timmy has grown up watching her face challenges head-on and now excels in taekwondo and swimming, despite doing everything with his feet. Their daily routines include brushing teeth, writing, cooking, and playing video games using only their lower limbs. They've shown the world what real adaptability looks like. Their story has been featured in several major outlets, resonating with audiences across the globe. Linda and Timmy prove that what matters isn't what you're born without, but what you choose to build from it. Number 9. The Wolf Family of Mexico. In Mexico, a family spanning 5 generations shares one of the rarest genetic conditions on record, congenital generalized hypertrichosis, which causes thick, full-body hair growth. Members like Victor Larry Gomez, Gabriel Ramos, Luisa Lilia de Lira Acosta, and Jesus Manuel are known worldwide as the Wolf family. Their faces and bodies are densely covered with long, dark hair, often several centimeters thick. As children, they were teased and feared by others. But over time, they embraced their difference and turned it into a symbol of strength. Scientists believe the condition might be linked to a dormant gene reactivation, possibly a remnant from our ancient ancestors. The family now uses their platform to raise awareness for genetic diversity. They've appeared in documentaries, exhibits, and public discussions. They don't hide or apologize for their appearance. Instead, they stand proud as living proof that difference is not deformity. What once brought stares now commands respect. They are proud to be seen. Number 8. The Chana family. The Chana family of Mizoram redefined what a large household really means. In Baktaung village, they all lived together in a 4-story home with over 100 rooms. At the head was Ziona Chana, husband to 39 wives, father to 94 kids, and grandfather to 33. That's nearly 167 people under one roof. Ziona married for the first time at 17 and took his last wife in 2004. His eldest, Zathiangi, was 3 years older than him, while his youngest spouse was only 25 when they wed. Locals called their home Chwanthar Run, complete with communal kitchens, prayer halls, and garden plots. Ziona also led a Christian sect called Chana Powell, started by his grandfather in 1942, which embraced polygamy. Though he suffered from diabetes and high blood pressure, Ziona remained active until he died in 202. For this family, togetherness wasn't just tradition. It was their everyday reality, built on shared faith, cooperation, and unwavering loyalty. Number 7. The Rapunzel family of California. This family doesn't just have long hair, they've turned it into a legacy. The mother, Tern, has hair measuring 1.88 meters, while her daughters, Kaylin, Celine, and Chazi, each have locks stretching nearly 3 feet. Combined, their hair exceeds 15 feet in length. Salons and expensive treatments are not part of their routine. Instead, they rely on natural oils, home treatments, and time. Washing and conditioning can take up to 3 hours for each person. Growing hair beyond 3 feet is incredibly rare, and it all began with Tern's own mother, who also refused to cut her hair. At times, the physical weight has been exhausting. Wet hair alone pulls down with close to 2 pounds of pressure. Still, they love their signature look. Online, they've been dubbed real-life princesses, and their photos draw thousands of views. Hair care days are a family affair. To them, this isn't about vanity. It's about identity, tradition, and love. Number 6. Byron and Emily Schlenker. This dad-daughter pair from New York holds a world record that's truly one of a kind, the widest tongues on the planet. Byron discovered the record while flipping through a Guinness Records book at a local library. Curious, he measured his tongue and found it spanned an incredible 3.27 inches, landing him the title of the world's widest male tongue. Emily, just 14 at the time, decided to measure hers as well, and stunned everyone when her tongue came in at 2.89 inches wide, making her the female record holder. Both records were verified by medical professionals and certified by Guinness. Their story went viral, drawing attention worldwide. While the record may seem strange, the Schlenkers embraced it without hesitation. Byron now gets recognized in public, and Emily, who was initially shy about the attention, has grown into her role. Their story is a reminder that even the quirkiest traits can turn into something worth celebrating. Number 5. Fancy topic. Now, let's talk about the main thing. This family's appearance has stunned viewers across the world. Their elongated necks and completely smooth, hairless scalps sparked both fascination and speculation. Some believe they might carry a rare genetic condition, possibly related to Marfan syndrome. Others think it could simply be an inherited physical trait. Despite the mystery surrounding their origin, they live proudly, without hiding or apologizing for how they look. Their images continue to circulate, often met with disbelief. Some viewers label them strange, others call them beautiful. What remains certain is that they've accepted their uniqueness with calm confidence. They don't seek sympathy or sensationalism. They live their lives on their own terms, as any family would. Their physical traits may draw attention, but their attitude toward difference is what truly defines them. They're a reminder that uniqueness isn't something to cover up, it's something to carry forward. Sometimes what others find odd becomes a family's most recognizable strength, and that's exactly what this family represents. What do you think about it? Number 4. Seven Raj and Pushpa. This family from India is famous for their dedication to one bold lifestyle, the color red and white. Known across India as the red and white couple, they've themed nearly every part of their lives in just these two colors. Their clothing, home, car, phone, utensils, furniture, even their shoes, follow this strict visual code. Seven Raj was named for being the 7th child in his family, and he considers the number 7 lucky. He also speaks 7 languages, but it's their color-coded world that draws the most attention. Their home is visually stunning, floor to ceiling in shades of red and white. Their son, now grown, was raised in the same style and continues the tradition. For them, this isn't a stunt. It's about harmony, focus, and visual identity. While some people think it's eccentric, they say it keeps their lives purposeful and joyful. And why not? Number 3. Parvez and Shamim Akhtar family. This couple from the United Kingdom shares more than just a deep bond. They both have albinism, a rare condition that affects skin, eyes, and hair pigmentation. Even more remarkably, all 6 of their children were also born with albinism. Their names are Nasim Akhtar, Ghulam Ali, Haider Ali, Muqaddas Bibi, Musarat Begum, and Mohammed Rafi. For 2 parents with albinism to pass the condition on to every child is statistically extraordinary. But their story isn't just about genetics. It's also about separation and reunion. After being estranged for more than 24 years, the siblings finally reunited during the pandemic. That emotional moment brought them back together after decades apart and inspired them to apply for a Guinness World Record as the largest documented family where every member has albinism. Beyond their physical traits, the family uses their platform to promote acceptance, awareness, and self-pride. Their bond proves that family connection transcends time, distance, and even difference. Number 2. The Vasiliev family. The Vasiliev family from Russia holds a record that still leaves people stunned. Between 1725 and 1765, Valentina Vasilieva gave birth to 69 children. Yes, 69. That includes 16 sets of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets, all within just 27 pregnancies. Her husband, Fyodor Vasiliev, was a peasant, and together they beat astronomical odds. At that time, Russia's infant mortality rate was staggering. About 250 of every 1,000 babies died within their first year. Yet Valentina raised 67 of her children to adulthood. That alone is astonishing. Later, Fyodor had 18 more children with a second wife, including 6 sets of twins and 2 sets of triplets, bringing his total to 87 children. The Vasilievs didn't have wealth, but their village supported them. Scientists suspect Valentina carried a rare gene that caused hyperovulation. Today, she's still recognized by Guinness World Records as the most prolific mother in recorded history. No question, she wasn't ordinary. She was one of a kind. What do you say? Let us know. Number 1. Benny and Jackson Harlem. Benny Harlem, a New York-born artist now living in Los Angeles, and his daughter Jackson went viral for their legendary natural hair and the powerful message behind it. In 2016, photos of Benny's towering high-top fade and Jackson's full, majestic hair exploded online, earning them a loyal global following. Benny later broke the Guinness World Record for the tallest high-top fade in 2017, with a height of 20.5 inches. But their story goes beyond aesthetics. Benny and Jackson share a deep father-daughter bond built on pride, identity, and love. Together, they craft natural hair care products using ingredients like coconut, berry oil, and Ethiopian frankincense. Their images often show them styled as royalty, celebrating Black heritage with elegance and strength. Benny, who grew up without a father, uses his past to redefine what it means to be present, visible, and nurturing. For Jackson, her father is more than a parent. He's her mentor. Their love is visible, powerful, and unforgettable. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for hanging with us, and we'll see you very soon in the next one.